Hello everyone. Welcome to Nanuya channel. Today, we're exploring a topic that's both personal and universal, the ambivert personality. And at the end of the video, there will be some explanations of difficult words to expand your vocabulary. Now, if you've ever taken a personality test or caught yourself saying, "I'm not really an introvert, but I'm not exactly an extrovert either," then you're in the right place. Chances are you might just be an ambivert. Let's start with the basics. What is an ambivert? An ambivert is someone who falls in the middle of the introvert-extrovert spectrum. It's like having the best of both worlds. You can enjoy the energy of social interactions, but also appreciate the peace and quiet of solitude. Doesn't that sound relatable? Ambiverts have a unique ability to adapt to different situations. Imagine this. At a party, an ambivert might be the life of the event, chatting and engaging with everyone. But give them a Sunday afternoon, and they'll likely be curled up with a book or enjoying some much-needed alone time. Here are some signs you might be an ambivert. You enjoy socializing, but you're also selective about how often and with whom. You can't fully identify as either shy or outgoing. You feel drained after too much socializing, but also restless after too much alone time. You adapt your energy to match the situation, whether it's a lively group dinner or a quiet coffee date. Sound familiar? Well, you're not alone. Research suggests that most people fall somewhere on the spectrum, with pure introverts and extroverts being less common. Being an ambivert comes with some incredible strengths. One of the biggest advantages is flexibility. Ambiverts can connect with both introverts and extroverts, making them natural bridge builders. For example, in the workplace, ambiverts often excel because they know when to listen and when to assert themselves. Studies have even shown that ambiverts can be great at sales and negotiation because they balance talking with listening, a skill not everyone has mastered. Ambiverts are also excellent at reading the room. They can sense when it's time to take the lead and when it's better to step back, making them great leaders, friends, and partners. But let's not sugarcoat things. Being an ambivert isn't all sunshine and roses. One challenge is that ambiverts can sometimes feel misunderstood. People might expect them to always be outgoing or always prefer solitude, not realizing that their mood can change based on context. Another challenge? Decision fatigue. Choosing between a night out or a quiet evening can sometimes feel like a tug of war. Sound familiar? If so, you're not alone. So, how can ambiverts thrive? Here are a few tips. Embrace your duality. Don't feel pressured to fit into the introvert or extrovert mold. Your versatility is your superpower. Set boundaries. Know when you've had enough socializing or alone time, and don't be afraid to say no. Communicate your needs. Let people know that your energy levels can vary, and it's not personal if you need time to recharge. Find balance. Plan your week so you're getting a healthy mix of social and solo activities. It's all about knowing what works for you. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of In Between the Lines. If you've discovered that you're an ambivert, I hope this episode has helped you better understand yourself and celebrate your unique personality. Remember, being in the middle of the spectrum doesn't mean you're indecisive or confused. It means you're adaptable, balanced, and dynamic qualities the world needs more of. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, or share it with a fellow ambivert. The phrase, set boundaries, means establishing limits to protect your well-being and energy levels. For ambiverts, this could involve recognizing when they need to take a break from socializing or when they've had enough alone time. The phrase, embrace your duality, means recognizing and accepting the unique nature of being an ambivert, someone who has traits of both introverts and extroverts. It encourages you to appreciate and leverage this balance, instead of trying to conform to being solely one or the other. Sugarcoat. Something means to make it seem more pleasant, acceptable, or less harsh than it really is. It involves presenting information in a way that softens the truth or downplays negative aspects, often to make it easier to hear or more agreeable.